Hi, and welcome. My name is Jowo, and we're playing Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. We have ended MM's story. It was kinda awkward. Not something that I really liked, but Galeb's and Leisha's was a lot better. Let's see how it will end for us all. So, Galeb Basery, what I want. Rhetoric. I definitely want to increase some of his skills. I will definitely add some deduction. Disciplines. Fortitude. Walls of the mind generate one less. Oh. Walls of the mind can now also protect against opponents' disciplines. Sense the unseen. You cannot make it better. Dominate. Gives access to dominate dialogue choice. Dominate +1. Yes, please. 3. Dominate generates one less thirst. That might be awesome. But it takes all of my 120. What about presence? Presence +1. Okay, let's go with dominate. And there's nothing left. Almost. Technology security, no. Definitely no. Social. Why not? Let's make it. And I used all of it. Okay, let's continue. So we are back to Hazel.
And like always, you've completed your mission.
Like always?
Yeah.
Those words don't come from me. You must know what they say about you here.
No, I don't know. Enlighten me.
Well, you have kind of a reputation. It's actually rather flattering.
Oh, really? Warn her.
I've already told you, you can't trust anyone here.
Yeah.
Everyone's working an angle.
I have a hard time seeing how saying nice things about you to me could be construed as manipulation.
It's all tactics to get you to let your guard down, or earn a favor.
Yeah.
So, you need...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
Wait.
Don't listen.
Yeah, that's better.
To gossip.
Hate it.
Forge your own opinions.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
It's not a natural thing here. It takes some experience.
Mens et manus.
What?
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. It's Latin. My mind wandered for a moment. You didn't tell me what was in those files you gave the prince.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
To make up your own mind about something, the best way is to go to the source. And apparently, Jason Moore is well informed.
Yeah.
I see. You'll have to be patient, Fang.
Do you think your success on the mission could play to our advantage? I mean, for...
The prince will decide your fate when the time comes. Being useful to her can't hurt.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I just want to get it over with. Like when you're going into finals.
Even if there's no going back?
It's a little late for that, isn't it?
It is.
Your child, Beryl Underwood, did he have any second thoughts?
I don't want to discuss it.
He's your only child, so I wondered how it went. Well, could you enlighten me?
Okay, answer honestly.
Beryl is very different from you. He always has been. I was blind. It won't happen again. Beryl would have begged me to get what he wanted. Your patience reassures me. I'm making the right choice with you.
You seem to really have a problem with him.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's why you must stay away from him.
This separation between you, what caused it?
Don't dig too far into it. You know this is something I don't discuss.
That's too bad.
Intimidation. If she has something to tell me, she'd better say it. No, not this. Do I have still something on me? Oh, I have everything on me. Oh, yeah, I have this one, right? So that means that if I focus, she cannot focus. Okay, let's go. Success.
I'm not one to beat around the bush, especially on a matter like this. So either be frank with me, or be silent.
I'm sorry, it's just that it's not easy for me.
What?
I'm listening.
Beryl asked me to come by and see him.
Did you?
I didn't think anything bad could happen. I actually thought that...
You ignored what I told you. Don't ever do that again. What did he want with you?
Nothing in particular. He wanted to get to know me. He told me about Seattle, the Camarilla. He was just being nice, that's all.
Beryl isn't nice. He's dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a word with him.
But...
Wait here.
Just one more...
Okay, dialogue of awards.
All right. Thanks, Ms. Ortiz.
So if I need to, we have a place here. Nice, save zone 1. It's not necessary, and save zone 2. Nice. But I don't understand, this is their place, like...
A message from Caius. Need you downstairs. Urgent issue. Bad timing. I'm going to have to choose. Help Caius or speak with Beryl.
Okay, make a decision. Take an elevator to level -1 to respond to Caius's latest call. Or... Hey, show it to me. Show goals. Hey, why the goals doesn't show? Nothing here. -1, he said. Elevator 2. Oh, we actually can go everywhere now. April Bosley.
A rose. Of course. Divas sure love
Only
their
Hazel would
theatrics.
listen to me. Galeb, you don't come here often. Sorry, things are a little hectic here. As you can see.
What's going on?
Code Red. We're destroying all of our files. Following protocol.
They're destroying everything.
You're destroying all our files?
No, not everything. Obviously. Some information needs to be saved. The rest will be a treasure trove for anyone who wants to harm us. That's what's got to disappear. It's a huge undertaking. And of course, Hazel's putting major pressure on me. I think she holds me responsible for what happened with Journey. That little bitch got me in trouble.
Journey. The princess playing her part.
It's her job. She's trying to keep us from going down with the ship, no matter the cost.
I agree. And you know how much I love Hazel. But it's starting to get hard to manage. My efficiency might be the stuff of legend. But even I make mistakes. How about you? Is everything all right?
After last night, who could say that?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, your condition.
My condition?
Yeah.
You know, you're the eldest among us now.
Beckoning. The beckoning, a mysterious calling drawing elder vampires away from their fiefs and fortresses. The elders are compelled to travel east towards the lands where mortal and vampire civilization began, into the fog of a shadow war fought over the graves of their progenitors. Is she worried they'll disappear?
Are you worried about me, or the void I'll leave behind?
You're an essential asset for the Camarilla. You disappearing now would be one of the worst possible things that can happen to us.
It's true that reliability is a virtue in decline.
Don't leave us. That's all. For Hazel's sake.
I've got my own reasons to stay.
I was wondering,
Yeah.
what is it like? Do you hear voices?
Oh.
Does it come at you all at once?
Is there an answer? Okay, why not?
It's more like a feeling. A light one at first. Then it grows. And grows. Until it becomes unbearable.
It doesn't look so unbearable for you.
I'm hanging on. But you shouldn't worry about it. You're still very young.
Listen to us. Talking about growing old, like mortals do.
Yeah. Apparently that's how it works. What's bothering her?
What's wrong?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just the Second Inquisition attack. You're the only person here who doesn't seem fazed by it. London seems so far away. Now they're here. They're destroying the people we know. I really need to get back to work.
Good luck.
Okay, that's interesting. So now they knew about the Inquisition. Doesn't work. So, Beryl Underwood is not here. Where do you read that?
Journey's sire, I believe, went east, as did mine.
Red Saloon.
There's no point in hanging around here bothering me. It's gonna take me there.
Very well, Mr. Sheridan. Please excuse me.
Nothing here. Over here. Library. Nothing special.
My sire collected books too. He left them all behind.
It's like we spent all these... I'm sorry, I really don't have time right now.
Abigail Normie. Is a vampire.
I've been at this for hours.
A ghoul. Okay. Okay, so they destroying all documents.
It's all gotta go.
Is there something interesting? Oh. Boston Domain Decree of Embrace. Ahazel Everson, Prince of Boston, hereby authorized kindred Henry Donald Ross, embraced in 1684, a prominent member of the Boston court, to Sire Vincent Winfield. Oh. Vampire.
I'm gonna go get a drink soon.
Okay, go get it. Huh? Boston Domain, okay, 2018. So, I'm curious about my goal. Doesn't work. How it work? So it's either I'm going to the which one is better? Here.
Any news here?
Everyone is stressed out. I've never seen anything like it. They're all talking in hushed voices. They barely dare to look at each other.
People and their moods. I'm not interested in that.
I saw them take one of Jason Moore's bodyguards below. To question him, I imagine. That could be of interest to you. Say, how are things with the girl?
Excuse me.
It's Zhu Feng, right?
Yeah.
She's not a girl.
Things going okay?
Yes.
Yes, things are fine.
She seems worried.
Don't worry about her.
Do you think you'll embrace her soon?
As soon as possible, once the prince gives me permission.
You met Fang at MIT, didn't you?
Yeah, I was familiar with her writing first.
I first discovered her by reading one of her articles.
What does she write?
She studies the blue economy.
To each his own. I don't even know what that means.
It's about hope. A hope of making up for centuries of exploitation.
Since when are you concerned about that?
Since I saw Beryl poison our kind.
Blood or money? I've never embraced anyone.
Why?
How come?
The story of my life, and my unlife. I have no progeny, mortal or otherwise.
By choice?
Yes, and no. When things weren't so strict, I could have asked, but I didn't have anyone in mind. Not like you and Fang. Now it's too late, as I've clearly been made to understand.
Sometimes having a child is a mistake. Yeah, she could have another chance.
Maybe you'll get another chance.
Oh, you mean that after the SI is done with us, our overpopulation problem will be solved?
I didn't mean it like that.
But still. Be that as it may, I hope the prince will allow you to do it.
I don't know.
I hope last night isn't weighing on you too heavily.
I'm all right.
The prince won't base her decision on just that. You've already proven your worth, Mr. Bazori.
Of course.
See about that. I'd better be going.
Yeah.
See you.
Okay, she's nice. Like, not the other vampires. I'm curious. So, we can get ourselves to the level -1. Okay, security HQ, the council's quarters. Wait. Okay, what I want to do? To go to Underwood? Of course no. I want to talk with Caius. So, let's go to security HQ. Or wait. Or wait, but wait. Council's quarters. I think that, if I remember, we not necessarily must go inside Underwood's rooms. Oh, hello.
Our secret agent is back already.
Yeah.
The soldier is on furlough.
Not for long, I'm afraid. The prince will undoubtedly have some new task for me.
At least she trusts you. She hardly speaks to her primogen. Even Beryl is in the dark.
He's not used to that. It'll be good for him.
Yeah. I found her file.
I heard you were doing business with him.
It's something to do with the Rosemont Society, my foundation. Why?
Okay, I cannot do this. Okay, I cannot do this, so don't insist.
I see.
All I can tell you is that Beryl's really the one who is in charge of it. Are you still not talking?
You could say that.
Any regrets?
What will I regret?
I don't see why I would have any regrets.
That's no surprise. Personally, I find that giving a child so much power is dangerous. The problem is that you have to watch them all the time. Otherwise, they end up making a mess of things.
Yeah, she know about it. And you have to let them make their own decisions.
But trying to influence them is pointless.
You must be subtle about it, that's all. I give Mem just enough freedom so that she doesn't completely hate me. But I know exactly how to make her do whatever I want. Do you really think you'll have time to embrace Fang?
What do you mean?
Well, with all the elders gone, who knows who'll be next?
That's not something I'm willing to discuss with you.
Yeah.
Suit yourself.
No, excuse me, I have to go.
Of course.
Bye-bye. Not really nice. Yeah, this is Barrel's.
Mr. Bazori, your child is in his office.
Yeah, but I don't want to see him. Hilda McAndrews. Nope. That's not my destination. Let's see this one. Richard Dunham.
From the inside.
Oh, he returned. That means nice. So Richard Dunham is saved. Beryl Underwood.
I've seen princes come and go. In the end, it always comes down to a struggle for power between the prince and their primogen. Hazel is strong, but will she last much longer?
Oh, really? Nice place. Interesting. Are they talk from this place or what? Why? It's even... Jory.
Sorry, Mr. Bazori. Miss Drury's quarters are off limits.
Okay, if you say so.
Mr. Leto's orders. We've got to clean up.
Okay, lead us.
Asshole.
What's happening?
What do we do if the hunters show up?
For you?
What a nightmare. It's chaos here.
Hello.
Now she's sending you.
Run into some trouble with the prince?
Yeah.
That's a question to ask Hazel. She's the one who doesn't know what she wants.
What did she ask him?
Did she ask you to do something?
She summoned me like a servant. I know she doesn't trust me, even though I don't understand why. She's gone all paranoid Ice Queen, and there's no way I'm gonna let it cost me my head. I don't know how you still put up with her.
You owe your place in the primogen to her.
What, you think I don't know that? I've always done my best to keep her from screwing things up. But when she reached out to Hartford...
She needs Hartford. She has no choice. What's the matter with Hartford?
Is there a problem with Hartford?
I told Hazel we can't trust them.
Do you have any evidence to support what you're suggesting?
She doesn't know Deneb the way I do. She wouldn't listen to my warnings.
Her plan was bold.
Risky is a better adjective. After what happened last night, I'm not sure you realize just how deep the shit we are in goes.
And I suppose you have the solution?
Maybe. Not that I'm happy about it. There's interesting stuff going on in other places. Boston's not the center of the universe.
We don't know who can be trusted. This is no time to leave. If the prince has kept you in the dark, she must have had a good reason for it. Just look at what happened.
Open your eyes, Galeb! The Boston Camarilla is crumbling before our eyes! What are the odds we survive?
The prince knows what she's doing.
Hazel has things under control. We'll get through this.
I have a hard time believing that. We have to prepare for the worst.
This kind of talk is beneath you.
You know what it's like to feel called to be elsewhere.
That has nothing to do with this. Salem isn't elsewhere. You won't be any safer there.
It's just a starting point. We thaumaturgs will find a way to deal with it.
I see that you've planned for everything.
I've
Is
already
he?
lost too much time. You shouldn't waste your time either.
If you leave, Hazel will catch up with you.
What do you mean?
You know, she doesn't like people who have been disloyal, especially now.
Yeah.
Hazel doesn't need new enemies. She should be wary.
Be careful.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
about it.
Galeb.
Like, be reasonable. Like, it's not like she's actually doing something bad.
For those who are uncertain as to what the future holds for them.
He's just really afraid of his own life, apparently. Okay, let's go down. Yeah, I will go to the security HQ. I don't want to talk with Beryl. Maybe it's somehow connected to him, but I want to talk with Caius. He actually asked for me, and that might be actually interesting. Maybe that's wrong, but I decided.
We're waiting for Mr. Eagle's signal. Until then, if you have any questions, save them. Got it?
No problem.
Who are you?
It's practically your second home here. Weren't you the one who was doing surveillance on the Roxbury bunch?
No, doesn't ring a bell.
You all look alike. This is the first time we've worked together. I'm big on discipline.
I want to report on his activities pronto. I don't like the sound of that at all. Oh, there you are. Follow me, please. We'll speak in private.
Why? Degradation?
Miss Rory's disappearance isn't making things any easier.
Yeah. That's for sure. Biochemistry. Yeah, not enough education. As usual, Basery, you must learn more. You have 200 years, more than even that. You can learn everything.
Where's Miss Rory?
Server room? What? Where is Miss Rory? She's dead. Analyze ingredients.
Dejan wanted to warn us about the Hartford Chantry's favorite rituals. He doesn't trust Deneb Osborne.
Okay, finally.
A list of ingredients and side effects.
Hack doesn't work. Migration of server 23B 4965. We need to remember that. 4965.
To wipe this server soon.
No, doesn't work. 4965. What's that supposed to mean? Like, he's waiting for me there, right? So,
It's a pleasure to have you back here.
are you?
James, isn't it? Jason Moore's bodyguard.
Yes, Mr. Bazori.
I've got some questions for you.
I've already answered so many questions.
Why wasn't he at Moore's place?
You weren't with Moore yesterday. You went against standing orders.
No, he sent me to his office.
Why?
I was supposed to pick up some files. He was being really weird, like he was stalling for time.
You were supposed to bring him here, weren't you?
Yeah, but he said he had to get some documents from his place, and then he sent me to his office. At the time, I didn't think too much of it, but looking back on it, he was really doing everything he could not to leave with us.
You should have been more attentive.
What happened after that?
What happened once you got to his office?
I had a hard time finding what he wanted. He wasn't very clear about where I'd be able to find some specific invoices.
You lost precious time. You weren't his handservant.
When I came back, the police had the whole place roped off, so I came straight here. And since then, I've done nothing but answer questions and wait.
How naive.
About the party last night.
Moore was at the party. So were you.
Yeah, I don't like to talk about it.
Why? Calm him down. Psychology doesn't work. He's going to have to talk about it.
You don't really have a choice.
Like I told the others, I don't really remember precisely what happened. It's all a blur. It happened so fast, and they almost got us. They came from all sides, and there was a stench of burned flesh and gunpowder. I'd seen a lot of things before, but that, it was unbearable. I don't know how we made it out. I don't know.
Nothing before that.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Are you? Does he know what's going to happen to him now?
Do you know what's going to happen next?
I have no idea. Nobody's telling me anything. Do you know?
The prince will determine your fate when she has time.
I'm not a high priority, am I?
I wouldn't be in a hurry if I were you.
I could still be useful to the Camarilla. Please.
I'm not the one who needs to hear it.
That will be all.
I must leave you.
I get the feeling I'll be staying here a long time.
So, who's he? So, he's a man? He's just a normal
I'm
man.
waiting for my orders.
Vampire? You?
There's another attack? I don't know how we'll survive.
Hello?
If you ask me, there's not much more you'll be able to get out of this retainer besides blood. But go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah. I already tried it. Let's talk with the guys then. There's nothing left.
Might get any worse.
Is there?
I don't get the feeling our interrogations are getting anywhere. I think we should bleed them a little before we question them. We're too easy on them.
Bleed him? Really? Isn't that too harsh? Dear Mr. Letter, your password has been changed in accordance with the protocol. Consult. Conversation and Addison. Subject, unauthorized transmission. It's still too early to say. I wasn't able to decrypt it. And Addison, I want to know everything about it. Should we be worried? The reunification party is coming up.
Can we get this over with quickly?
Yeah. Dear Mr. Leto, you asked me to keep an eye on the transmissions, and I just detected an unauthorized one. Jared Rory. That's not something I'm willing to joke about. Then him. So we're reading from the bottom. Miss Rory, I picked up a signal that appears to be an unauthorized outbound call. Could you come see me as soon as possible so that I can give you the details? Okay. Did you try to access my computer? Jared Rory? No, I can't imagine anyone being able to hack into your computer since you change your password every 3 days. Besides, I thought you preferred handwritten notes. That's not something I'm willing to joke about. Code Red.
Can we get this over with quickly?
Yeah, wait. My prince, I have just received a message indicating that the reunification party has been attacked. Should I trigger the Code Red? Code Red. All are to get to the nearest safe house. Also, summon MM Lewis, Galeb, Basery, and Leisha. Have you heard from Miley? I think she was already there. Unfortunately, we have no contact with anyone who was at the party. Miss Jared Rory was also there. The Code Red alert has been sent. Nice. Yeah, let's go.
You wanted to see me?
Happy to see you, Galeb. We don't usually let anybody down here, but I can bend the rules for you.
To what do I owe this honor?
I need you. Something's come up.
What?
On the night of the attack, someone sent a message to an unauthorized recipient.
What's that? What's the matter with that?
Is that a problem?
Could be a major one. Not a lot of people can do that, you know.
If it wasn't him, then who was it?
Who could have done that?
That's precisely the question I want you to answer.
Okay.
Caleb, I need your help. I get the feeling that it's all connected. It's too huge to be a coincidence.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Jara Drory.
What? Too bad, Nosferatu. Oh, she's pretty old. Sire Petra, she's 7th, 8th generation? Oh. Or he, I know. Evidence.
What you're telling me is extremely serious. I hope you have proof.
If I did, do you think I'd be asking for your help? But I wouldn't accuse her unless I had serious doubts. Think it through carefully. For starters, she's one of the few who knows how the system works.
She'd be able to cover her tracks, wouldn't she?
Maybe. But maybe she made a mistake.
According to our intel, Jara may have been captured.
She was caught in her own trap.
No.
Anyways, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, if you want to call it that. In my place, under the current circumstances, I can't really go poking my nose in her business.
And I can.
Nobody will bother you. I'm not asking for much. Just take a look in Jara's room to see if you can find anything that ties her to any of this. And if you could do it quickly.
Why?
Because I'm about to erase a ton of data. It's the Code Red protocol. And since Jara vanished, the Prince wants her personal data to disappear along with her. That doesn't give us much time. You in?
I know. She was killed. There. Why she do that? I don't see any evidences that she can... Like, she was there. Why? She will never work with these guys. Like, maybe she sent it to someone, but somebody who doesn't connect to it. I don't know. Or he, Jara. I know. Who is Jara? Refuse and leave. I know what the consequence of this. Alright.
I could maybe go and take a look around.
Great. I found a key to her room. Take it.
Thanks.
It's our last chance to recover the data from Jara Drury's computer before everything disappears for good. Just
I think that
insert this thumb drive and it will download everything I need. If she betrayed us, I'll know.
Fine. I'll go see what I can find.
I think that Beryl
One last thing.
is more suited for this.
If you could keep this just between you and me.
Fine.
And don't come back to see me here. It's supposed to be sealed. It'll look suspicious. I'll send in an engineer after you. Give him the drive when you're done, but don't tell him anything. We have to keep this between us.
As you wish.
Okay, it looks like...
Shouldn't hang around here too long.
I think that he might set up, like, frame Galeb, but we already choose that way. So, council quarters. There was a closed door. That way. That's the John. Territory, finally. Use key. Read. Jara, I would have liked to give you this bond that you've been waiting for so long, but I can't bring myself to condemn you to my situation. But don't be afraid. I will never abandon you, Jara. Never. We're bound together forever. We're one. Since that first night and that first instant, nothing can ever keep us apart, I promise. Okay. Is that... Okay. This guy? Santora? Is there anything else in here?
Let's see if Caius was right.
Caius. Connect the box to Jared Rory's. What's that? Is that her sire? Or it's she? What he was right about. Where are you? Down. Okay. There were so many of them here. Born diagram.
Jara has always been wary of new technology.
Born diagram. Appendix to the report. Wait. Full diagram. That's it. What's this? 1 left. 2 right. 3 right. And 4. Huh? Inspect.
Jara always was old-fashioned. Whatever's in this box must be important.
Turn left. Turn right. Turn right. Okay, nice.
Jara was conducting her own investigation.
The cryptid
no way Caius would be expecting that.
Yeah, I think that Caius might be it. The cryptid conversation, September 4th, 2019. Aquila, Corvus, you used the old code. Corvus, the most recent one has been compromised. It's a good idea to keep the codes to myself. Alternative procedure. Time of last contact, 7:07 p.m. Duration, 2 minutes 27 seconds. Anything to report? Note, they are overconfident and have become lax on security. Of course, the prince wants to increase the surveillance of the port. I don't have all the details, but it could complicate your transfers. That's the best you can do. Thank you. I'll pass the word to the teams. I'm still waiting for your last shipment of files. I'm working on it. It will be coming soon. In that case, Aquila, out. This looks like a test to see if the identification would work without the code. Why? I need more information.
It appears Caius was wrong. He and Jara may have been looking for the same individual.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She definitely will not do this. Or, I don't know, I know. Insert bug. Consult. Already read it, right?
That should take less than a minute.
Let's take it. But what about we can... I think that we will follow this Take the bug from the computer and leave the room.
I hope Caius will be able to use what's on this thumb drive. I think that's everything. Now it's Caius's turn.
Hello, Mr. Bizori. Mr. Leto asked me to wait until you were done. He also told me you'd have something for me.
Yes.
Here it is. Give it to him, and him alone.
And don't ask any questions. I get it. Are you done here?
Yeah.
You may proceed.
Thanks.
So.
I hope Caius knows what he's doing. Hazel is probably ready to see me now. I won't make her wait.
So, answer the princess summon. Now I'm curious. Sorry, Hazel, you must wait a little bit. Yeah, we're drinking and we're going to Hazel. Oh, wrong. Why I thought that it's on the right.
What's gonna happen to my vessels?
Let's go.
Meet me there.
Meet me there. I don't understand it. Like, they all knew what happens there. What? That's so strange. That's enough. I need only 2. I don't need 7. Yay, experience bonus, the side plans. Nice. That will give us more experience. So I will see him there, I think. I think it will be Barrel's aura. Let's go, Princess Office. Yeah, we're here. Go.
The prince is ready to see you now.
Yeah, thank you. Let's go.
Great.
Make a decision. I can go after Su Feng. Maybe she was there.
Galeb.
My prince.
We were expecting you.
Really?
How may I be of service to you this time?
One thing at a time. The situation has changed. The money is gone. The accounts have been emptied.
What? That's impossible.
Only Jason Moore could have transferred the money. The situation is dire.
Moore would never have done it on his own. He would never have dared.
I agree. It's much too bold a move for him. And that's what concerns me the most. Someone used him to attack us. Someone who was extremely well prepared.
They are returned to someone inside the Camarilla. Maybe they're not kindred.
Our enemies are everywhere. They're not just kindred.
No, the kind have no knowledge of our business. It's someone with diverging interests from our own. Someone on the inside.
If there's a traitor among us, I'll have their head.
One thing at a time. I'll take care of the traitor, personally. Failure is a luxury we will soon be unable to afford. If you have nothing more to say, we can move on to the reason I sent for you.
Yeah. About Richard's file.
What did you think about Richard Dunham's file?
Money that should be going to me seems to go missing whenever he touches it. Richard is far too important to me. I can't afford to upset him now. But if his research doesn't pay off soon, I won't hesitate to show him my disappointment.
Okay, about Jared's file.
Did you read Jaradori's file?
I wish I'd never seen it.
There's too much I despise in it.
She never mentioned she was monitoring the Primogen's finances. Or this, Kata Potis. What on earth is it?
I've got no idea.
It doesn't add up. It seemed important to her.
Yeah.
But she's not here to shed any light on it.
Go on.
I'm listening.
I've asked for your presence here because I have a new mission for you.
Oh,
Delsin
really?
was able to track down the men who attacked us.
It wasn't easy, but it was impossible for them to disappear without leaving a trace after what they did yesterday.
Where are they hiding?
Long Island.
Another place. Oh, nice.
Yes, of course. An abandoned facility just off the coast. An old fort. It's the ideal place for a secret base.
And certainly much more. Who knows what they're up to out there?
How is it we didn't notice a thing?
They have abundant resources, and we're short on eyes.
It doesn't matter. We'll find the people responsible for the situation later.
Okay.
Our most pressing issue is preventing them from striking us again.
How?
You're going to go there and kill their leader.
What? Walter Stanford. This guy. Oh, from one side he looks like a really nice person, but on the other I think that he... some kind of fanatic. Human. Was born in Boston in the fall of 1963. His mother died in childbirth, making him the last child of the family. Why me?
Sending me there. That seems to be a rather bold choice.
I don't see anyone better for the job.
Infiltration isn't really my specialty.
Yeah.
You'll be dealing with Kine. You'll be a fox in a henhouse. I'm not worried about you. And Delsin knows how to get you in.
Oh, that changes everything.
They evacuated the bodies from the site of the party, which is how we were able to pick up their trail.
There's a small, nondescript warehouse at Jeffrey's Point. As far as we can tell, their transfers from Boston to Long Island are made by boat. To avoid drawing attention to themselves, they've chosen to employ only small craft. There are bodies packed in the warehouse waiting to be shipped over. Do you get the picture?
You want me to disguise myself as a body to be evacuated?
Exactly. All you have to do is stop simulating your vital functions for a few hours.
It's risky.
It's risky, but it's now or never. We might never get another opportunity. We have to try.
The last transfer is probably going to take place tonight. After that, there's no way of knowing when we'll get another chance.
How exactly are we going to go about it?
I need to know the details.
Let us worry about getting you into the warehouse. We've made all the preparations. You won't have to worry about a thing until you get to Long Island.
Why don't we attack them head on?
We know where they are. Why go through their warehouse?
Charging into Long Island blind would be far too risky.
And with a traitor in our midst, I'd rather keep this to a small circle of trusted people, to avoid any other unpleasant surprises.
Very well, what next?
And after that?
Once you're on the island, you'll be in uncharted territory. You'll be on your own.
Okay, thanks.
Walter Stanford.
He's the head of the Boston Task Force. He's part of what they call
Society of Task of Saint Leopold. The Society of Saint Leopold is a covert militant arm of the Vatican that has hunted the supernatural since the Middle Ages. The Society, the Second Inquisition, is merely the same Inquisition they started in the 13th century. The Society of Saint Leopold operates globally, working with other agencies as consultants and specialists backed up by centuries of recorded experience.
Society of Leopold.
Someone else will take his place.
No need for you to worry about that for the time being. Your mission is to eliminate Stanford, and that's all.
That's strange. What do we know about him?
What do we know about this Stanford?
Not much. They're very careful. He was sent from the Vatican, and he brought other fanatics with him. If he's here, it means that Rome has faith in him.
Yeah.
And that can't be good for us.
He's got to be taken out.
The Society of St. Leopold?
What's the Vatican getting out of all this?
Your guess is as good as mine. But it seems that the kind are trying to get a better understanding of us in order to hunt us more effectively. These priests have been our enemies for ages. They have knowledge.
Putting an end to them is crucial. We must keep our enemies from unifying their strength.
Is there a plan B?
I don't wish to be the bearer of ill tidings, but what if I fail? Do you have a backup plan?
Galeb, you won't fail. You're our only hope. We place all our trust in you to complete this essential mission.
There's no room for error, Bazori.
I think that she disposed of him. Like, he's really old, and that this might be like his last mission. If he succeeds, that's good. Not a great loss. I know. What about the traitor?
Aren't you worried someone will tip off the SI? There's still a traitor among us.
The traitors, my department. You need to strike quickly, and don't let anyone know of your plans. We can't take the slightest risk.
I heard enough.
All right. I've heard enough.
Very well. Then you should get going.
Yeah,
We've
thank
already
you.
lost enough time.
Very well. My prince.
Whew. So, he got 110. You could have decided to confront your child, but I wonder what about his inappropriate interest in Su Feng? Okay. Oh. Wait. That was Galeb. Okay, we'll end it here. Okay, next we're playing for MM. Of course. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Smash like if you did. Leave your comments and subscribe. See you next videos. Bye.